Hey guys, um, it's a beautiful Saturday morning here in Tampa Bay, Florida, and I am just excited to be going live for the first time. And I wanted to share with you my experience with the coronavirus. I know there's a huge pandemic going on in the world right now, and it's really changing humanity, and for the good and for the bad. And I just wanted to go over um, how the perception I have of it, I make of it thus far in my life. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I go to USF. I'm a cybersecurity major, right? So I mean, imagine it. You know, I'm a transfer from state college. I'm first time university, and so you're enjoying the campus, you're enjoying going to class every day, the grind of turning in papers, studying for tests, you can go to the gym, you can go to the cafeteria, go chat with your little, friends, stuff like that, and of course, you know what I'm saying, I'm can't wait to move off campus. So that's what the first, you know, year, university students thinking. It's just like, yeah, especially at my age, like I just did a recent career transition. I'm just like, hey, let me take advantage of getting my bachelor's degree. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just like, hey, it's a mortgage loan officer. So now I'm trying to cybersecurity now, USF trying to get my bachelor's degree. Okay, so all right, so I'm not even thinking about coronavirus. I'm just thinking about turning stuff in, looking good, going to the gym, pumping out weights. You know, th- you know, talking to girls, whatever. That's what it was. Play. I'm a musician, so I play guitar here and there. You know, write and stuff like that. Just be creative, always create. So that's how I am. So just to you know get off that academic tip. So that's my how my life is going. I see my kid on the weekend. I go on a date here and there. That's how my life is going. I go to church, Sunday, with the family, try to build a spiritual foundation, you know what I'm saying? Playing guitar, So that's my life, before the corona. You know what I'm saying? I mean, go on dates to little restaurants, you know, go out with friends, have drinks, you know what I'm saying? Go to the beach, normal stuff. Go to state parks, enjoy the nature. Florida's beautiful. Lots of things to do. So boom, the coronavirus hits. It hits, and and they said it's from Wuhan, it's some place in China, and it wasn't. We as U.S. citizens, we weren't taking it serious. We're just like, oh, this virus in China, you know. And I can totally relate to what's going to the notion of what's being passed around right now, that our country took a long time to respond, because man, I feel like if we would have responded earlier, we would have been out of this now. But whatever, it's okay, whatever, it's whatever. But anyway, so coronavirus hits, and I'm not really paying attention to it, but when they took away the gym, that's when it really hit me. That's when it really hit me. I was like, yo, I was like, what? I was like, because what I'm saying, I wasn't. It was going to the gym wasn't a problem for me. Staying healthy wasn't a problem for me. What I'm saying? That's what I love to do. That's what I did. What I'm saying? And so the idea of, it just snuck up on me. What I'm saying? I even went as far as extending my LA Fitness gym membership. So all of a sudden, like a few days later, they're like, "Oh, you ever shut down?" I'm like, "What?" I just signed up with you guys. So it was really heart wrenching. It's awful. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, all my buddies at gym, I can't work out with them anymore. Da 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 da. We're gonna have to work out at home. And so it really what came to my mind is like, wow, this is really gonna show me what I'm made of, because And now I have to work out at home. So it's just like, all that fuel and energy that's coming from the gym, from those other people working out, I can't feed off of that anymore. And it's huge. You realize how detrimental that is to the whole entire working out experience when you experience the coronavirus, because you're at home and you're forced to be at home. So now you're just like, wow, okay, that aspect is gone. So now you have to find other inspirations. That's another topic in itself. But and then it started hitting my son. My son, he, yeah. So exactly. So just like what my son said, you can go. I mean, you can go outside for essential things. He's forgetting that essential things. But really, is everyone adhering to that? Not really. Everybody's going outside for whatever. But anyway, essential is still subjective to people. But when I saw my son, they're just like, oh, he's at home. Everything's being remote now, right? The school, everything's remote now. So you know, kids are staying home, students are leaving the college, getting their refunds. So you go from this busy jungle of a college to now this desolate college, this pardon me, university. And yeah, it's empty. So they only have the foreign people that came here to study at the campus now, because obviously they don't have anywhere to go. Oh man, so all the residents, people that are in school, the residents, people who pay for that resident tuition, they went home. They went back home. You know what I'm saying? They got their refund. They went back home. So me, I totally let that slip my mind. That went over my mind. And I missed the memo. I don't pay attention to my email, and they're just like, "Hey, you've been kicked out. I mean, because you didn't respond to the residential extension. So now, pardon me, sorry. Now you can't be on here because we're giving you a refund." And I'm not like, "Hey, that's fine. Getting a refund, that's fine. I just find a new place. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, it's whatever." But it's kind of been it's on the flip side of things now. I'm dating someone and kind of going through rough times right now. I don't know if we're still together anymore based on what happened, but she happened to be a person that's always traveling. She works remote from home, and from her perspective, she has a son, so uh, she has to stay home with her son. Her son has to stay home. They can't go on their trip to Bali, and she's really salty about it. I can imagine a lot of women are. You know, I mean, think about it. What are women about? They're about traveling, buying buying clothes, shopping, going out to eat. Chatting with their friends. You know what I'm saying? That's the basis of the beach, right? So I mean, all of that has been taken away. So now you have yeah, so now we have two we now the coronavirus has put the male and female stance permanently at home now. I mean, men can't go to our bars or strip clubs, whatever, to do what we have to do. We can't even migrate together to do fantasy football. Oh, that fantasy football or fantasy baseball, right? Oh my God, it's another thing. So so I was about to forget about that. I'm doing this like ad lib, by the way. This is not like this is natural. I'm just doing this ad lib. I didn't prepare this. But look at it now. So we have the male spectrum. They what's lined up behind them, right? You have the bars, the sports, the strip clubs, da 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 da. Even just, let's say you're good at T-shirts and you're righteous. Church meetings, youth groups, da 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 da. All that stuff is not existent anymore. You can't do that. So now the coronavirus has brought the male and female together. Now they're home, right? And the children too. So I feel like in a good sense, it's pushed the family unit together, right? So now, in a good sense, we can. This is going to strengthen the family. I think it's going to strengthen the family. Okay, this is opportunity where this virus. I feel like it's going to strengthen the family. It's going to strengthen families. They're going to want to stick together. They're going to they're going to be more uh, courteous in regards to consideration of the other family members and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So we this time it's revealing our true caring selves about one another and how much we care during this time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like. Someone said it was a long-winded hurricane. Florida resident said that, and I felt it because hurricanes, the lights go off. You can't really go outside. You can't really do anything until the hurricane's over. You know what I'm saying? But not exactly the same. But it could be. There's a lot of similarities there. But so the family unit is brought together by the coronavirus. Okay, and also there's no work. There's no distraction. There's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and when I say there's no excuse, like a lot of people have that. Oh, I'm busy. I'm doing this. Da 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 da. Da, I'm busy. Da 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 da. And then this, then third. And I felt like that notion, the busy notion, ruined um, a lot of opportunities for families to get together, for relationships to get together. And I feel like this time we can make time for people. It doesn't just because we don't have to be within that same. We don't have to be together. I mean, we're family, yeah, you can be together, but your friends and your family, you can reach out now and see how they're doing. It's a time to reach out. It's a time to say, hey, how are you doing? To everybody. Things are slowed down now. So we got to think about what can we do that we didn't do before. We had we were bogged down by so much responsibility, da 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 da. And there is a lot of responsibility that's left that we got to do. There is. I got tons of stuff to do still. But the thing is, a lot of the stuff that we had to do has been taken away because of the coronavirus. So how do we work around that? What is it that we can do now to make up for it? You know what I'm saying? For lost times. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different now. A lot of people are home. So, like I said, it's time to reach out to people and see how people are doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people a lot of elderly, they're in nursing homes, they're dying right now. Yeah. And it seems like the young people, we're carriers. It seems like we carriers, like we're just jumping off of us and starting to inhabit other people with weaker, compromised immune systems. And that's scary, for our grandmas, grandpas, you know. So I see the concern, but I also see the concern um, for what businesses, entrepreneurs, why they want to get back on track. They don't want to lose everything they got. And the media shifty on if the numbers are real or not, what's going on with the numbers. And you know, when you look at the data, you know, people see the chance, they see the hope. They're just like, I gotta do something. So I can relate to those people that are just like, hey, I want to work right now. But I can relate to the people who's like, hey, slowly, let's slowly get into this. Let's slowly get into this. Let's not be too quick to lift everything, to open everything. And I can relate to that. I can relate to both sides. We need to find a happy medium. And a happy medium is in testing. So I'm watching the news every day, and I'm just Trying to, right now, New York is the leader in tests. They did 500,000 tests in a month. Okay. I also was listening to a doctor talk on MSNBC or whatever, and she was saying that all tests are not equal. So what does that mean? That all tests are not as effective as the other one. So, I'm really excited to see the zeal of other human beings and how they want to help during this crisis. I really do. But I'm not excited about the people who are deliberately trying to cause an uproar. Those people that are trying to be controversial about stuff. Just the other day, it was in the newspaper that some guy spit on a package. You know, or the Amazon delivery guy spit on a package. I mean, come on, man. I mean, really? During this time, you're gonna want to be gross like that? You know? Now people have to take precautions to spray out their it's just I mean, naturally there's a natural sense of hygiene, right? Well, you wash your hands every time you leave the bathroom, right? I mean, hey, people knew about this, germs be on the handles, like this and that and the third, you know. And then now people are just like, opposite. Let me lick this. I'm not gonna get sick. And it shows great faith, but it also shows that you're immature about things. You're not taking it seriously. Like really, you're gonna use your faith to, it sounds like I get it. People, it's up to you what you want to use your faith for. It's up to you. It's up to you. Who am I to tell you? I mean, it's you must know what means you have to take to prove that there is no doubt. That's up to us as a human being. I mean, who can I say? What can I say? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the means that we take, the way we go about it, it's going to show who we are. And if we have to lick toilets, you know, just to try to prove that you're not to get sick, I mean, it is a better, respectable decoration than that. And it could become surreal when you see a lot of celebrities getting it and a lot of the news anchors getting it. I think Governor Cuomo's brother, he's a news anchor. He has it, so that's it's and that's one of the reasons why I'm so into what he has to say. The governor from New York, Cuomo's, because it hit home for him. One of his brothers has it. I mean, and he's in the state that has the most cases. So why shouldn't I listen to what he has to say? And you know what? He's coming off as a more better as not a born better leader. He's coming off as a great communicator and a better representation of the leader of the free world, than any of the candidates that's in the running right now, and Donald Trump, of course. So that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at right now. It's the coronavirus is it's a challenge to our lives, but we can't make it lose our ration. We can't lose our rationale. Pit we can't pit against one another. We can't it can't be poor against rich right now. Can't. We're both hurting. We're both in this together. Okay, business owners are hurting, workers are hurting. We're all hurting. We're in this together. Okay, so I mean, honestly, what I'm doing right now is I'm listening. You know, I get it. We're human. I totally get it. I totally feel it for those business owners. They want to open up. I totally get it. But until testing is legit, it's just not going to go down like that. It's not going to happen that fast. You know what I'm saying? So and for workers, You need, for workers, I get it. You got your bills, and the government needs to step in and realize that these $1,200 stimulus checks is not going to hold up. Because that's just one mortgage payment. Only God knows how long this is gonna be mapped out for. So um, this is day one in my coronavirus diary. I'm going to be doing a diary every day, just talk about how I feel about the coronavirus. Um, Please subscribe to my channel. Click the like button if you can relate to anything of what I was saying. And I'm gonna put out a video every Monday. Actually, no, no, no. I'm gonna put out a video every Saturday. But yeah. So it's nice talking to you guys, and look forward to making another video. See ya.